A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and controversial ruling, the Supreme Court today granted the Trump administration the authority to terminate Temporary Protected Status (TPS) for nearly 350,000 Venezuelans living in the United States. This decision, made with a brief and signed order, comes in the wake of a federal judge's injunction that had previously blocked the Department of Homeland Security from proceeding with the termination. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was the only dissenting voice, arguing against the stay. The implications of this ruling are profound, as it represents the largest single action in modern U.S. history that strips a group of non-citizens of their immigration status. The affected Venezuelans, who were granted TPS due to the severe humanitarian crisis in their home country, now face uncertainty and potential deportation. The ruling has sparked outrage among immigration advocates and legal experts alike. Ahilan Arulananthan, co-director of the Center for Immigration Law and Policy at UCLA, described the decision as shocking, emphasizing the immediate and long-term humanitarian and economic impacts it will have on the affected families and communities. The TPS program was originally established to provide temporary relief to individuals unable to return to their home countries due to armed conflict, natural disasters, or other extraordinary conditions. Under the Biden administration, TPS was extended for Venezuelans in recognition of the dire situation caused by the regime of Nicolas Maduro. However, the Trump administration's legal team argued that the law grants the government the discretion to not only grant TPS but also to terminate it. The Supreme Court's decision does not affect a separate group of Venezuelans who are currently detained in Texas and facing expedited deportation. These individuals will be given a hearing before any deportation takes place. This ruling is part of a broader legal battle surrounding immigration policies, with the Trump administration seeking to reverse various protections granted to vulnerable populations. In addition to TPS, the administration has also sought to revoke a special grant of parole that allowed over 500,000 immigrants from countries such as Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela to enter the U.S. legally. The implications of these legal maneuvers are significant, as they not only threaten the livelihoods of those affected, but also risk tearing families apart. Many of the Venezuelans who will lose their TPS status have no other means of protection from deportation. As their work permits are invalidated, employers will be forced to let them go, leading to immediate economic hardship for countless families. The decision has drawn criticism from various legal experts and advocacy groups, who argue that the administration's actions are arbitrary and capricious, violating the principles of the Administrative Procedure Act. U.S. District Judge Edward Chin, who initially blocked the repeal of TPS, characterized the Trump administration's actions as unprecedented and motivated by unconstitutional animus. The ruling has also raised concerns about the potential separation of American children from their parents if their guardians are deported. As the situation unfolds, the Supreme Court's decision will undoubtedly shape the future of immigration policy in the U.S. and the lives of thousands of Venezuelans who have sought refuge from a dire humanitarian crisis. The justice's ruling reflects a broader trend in which immigration policies are increasingly influenced by political agendas, raising questions about the balance of power between the judicial system and the executive branch. As the debate continues, the impact of this ruling will be felt across the nation. As communities grapple with the consequences of losing a significant portion of their workforce and the humanitarian implications of deporting individuals to a country in crisis. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.